What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another unboxing video brought to you by Bearded Kaiju's Unboxing Reviews. If you guys like the channel, hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share with anybody you think you'd like the content of this channel. Also, hit that bell notification so you're notified when videos drop like this one. Yeah, we were back for more Bandai. Holy buckets. I've just been on a kick of Bandai as of late, and I have more to show you, especially two of them that just recently came in, and two I have had in my collection for a very long time and never even thought about, you know, completing the set until recently. And I just realized that once I got the two new ones in that I had completed the set, which was mind-boggling, and I was super excited. So yeah, today I'm going to talk about that, show you guys that, just show some more love for the Bandai, because I've just been hit real hard with the Bandai love, and I'm just on the search and hunt for the stuff that I've slacked and just haven't felt the need or the want to collect them until recently. So now it's like, all right, now it's time to play catch up. I have to go searching for these things, and honestly, some of these things are getting really hard to find. And so I'm trying to get this stuff as a reasonable price, honestly, but also get it before they're all gone and they get too crazy and you really can't find them at all. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. It is the thrill of the hunt, honestly. When you're a collector, you're always trying to hunt for the new thing, and when you do acquire that certain thing you've been looking for so long, it's exhilarating, it's fun, you're super happy, but then all of a sudden you get it and you are happy and you're content with yourself, and then you look for the new thing and the next thing and the next thing. So but as of right now, my thing is Bandai, and I am just super excited. I've just gotten this big wave of Bandai in as of late, and it's still going to continue even into G-Fest. So first, I'm going to show you a couple of the figures that I have had in my collection for many years, honestly. And like I said, just never felt like actually completing the set until recently. So with that, I'm going to show off my very first one, which is going to be Little Godzilla from Bandai, the 8-inch line. This was released with the movie in 1994. With Godzilla versus Spacegodzilla. So really great. And honestly, this isn't even mine. This is my girlfriend's. Her favorite is Little Godzilla. As you can see, there is no tag on it. I am a tag fiend. I need tags. I require tags. So this is not mine. This is hers. But this fits the video because I don't have a Little Godzilla with tag. So that is on my list of things to get soon, and hopefully complete my whole set of these Bandai that are all tagged. So, but yeah, this is the first guy that's up to bat today. It's a great little figure. They got the essence of Little Godzilla with his little beer belly, going on just like his old daddy. And it's just a great sculpt. They get the eyes really well, that childlike essence, lifelike kind of look to him that everybody's just kind of drawn to. He's so cute, and people just love him, want to squeeze him, and everything. And it's just, they did a great job, with this figure. Not a lot of detail or paint with the nails. They kind of just left them blank with the color of the vinyl. And which is fine. This is Bandai, and this is older Bandai. This is 94. So yeah, still great. Got that little bit of a bone white kind of going down his back for his developing spines and everything. And then of course the oversized eyes are just crazy to die for. So that's the first one. We had Mogara. This is the first time we got to see Mogara come back into the limelight, honestly, since '67 from the Mysterians, and it was great. I didn't even know that until later on, as being a fan and collector, that Mogara was initially in another movie before this one, because I grew up with the Heisei saga, so this was all fresh for me, new for me, not knowing a lot of it until later on in life, just kind of learning the history about a lot of this stuff. So it was cool to know and see that Mogara was originated from another movie and they brought him back. So really cool if you think about it, especially when I think about it now. It's like, oh wow, like that's just a cool little Easter egg for me to learn, you know, that I never even knew was a thing. So, but yeah, this figure is great. Again, this is the 8-inch line of Bandai from '94. The sculpt is really great overall. You get articulation in the arms for both of them. Nothing in the head, nothing in the legs or feet. And on the back, you do get his little stubby tail. You do get some twist action there, but that's about it. Everything else is stationary. You can move his torso a little bit, but, you know, because obviously we know Mogara formed the drill machine and the spaceship. I don't remember the name. I think it's a Star Falcon, and can't remember the drill one. Man, crappy fake fan. But the drill one, I can't. It's escaping me right now. So that's really cool. So getting that little extra for Mogara in that movie was pretty neat to see that they could branch off and make their own vehicles and then come back together and form Mogara. So that's really nice. So here's a good shot of the tag. As you see Mogara on there, and then you flip it around and then you get the tag with the movie poster. So even on the tag you have the the price tag, 1,500 yen, which was probably like, oh gosh, like 15 bucks nowadays, maybe even less, maybe 14 bucks. So these used to be very accessible and easy to acquire figures, but today's, you know, they're getting harder, especially with tags. So great figure, and you know, I've had this for several years, got it as a gift. And like I said, I actually wanted the 6-inch Mogara, and I got this one, and I was kind of disappointed in it, honestly. But thinking about it now, it's like, yeah, you know, whatever. Just I'm happy to get anything into my collection that's a gift. So, but yeah. Now, recently, with these next two coming up, are the ones that I got recently new, and I'm super excited for. Like I said, didn't think I wanted to get these or go down that route, but I was like, you know what, I kind of want to start getting the 8-inch figures of Bandai that have come out for many years. And I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to start looking and stuff. And luckily I started finding stuff, you know, back to back, and I got a big box day recently. But I got the Godzilla that comes with this set, which is actually very impressive. I just absolutely love it. It is so great. It blows the 6-inch right out of the water. This one is just, I don't know what it is. I just like that there's just more to them. You know, it's just, I don't know, the 6-inch is great and all, and I thought it was, you know, one of the better ones. But man, when you see these 8-inch figures, these things are just crazy cool. And I just love the size of them, man. They just look just great. I love that there's the slight curve to the tail. It doesn't go straight back, and that's how it's supposed to be. So that's a really cool design, and just everything about it. You know, it's got that nice kind of subtle blue going down the spines. Just a little hint of it, like he's gonna use his atomic breath. But the sculpt is very similar to the 6-inch, but I think just a little bit more detail to it and everything. And then here is the tag. You see, I'm gonna do it right. Obviously the movie poster, and then flip it over and you get Godzilla, which is not the right Godzilla, but it's close. You get the gold sticker for the Godzilla. And yeah, it's just super great, really awesome, and I'm excited. And honestly, having this tag in this good condition, I was ecstatic. I really was. I was a little hesitant about this figure. There is some paint rubs, but honestly, knowing how old this thing is, you're gonna get paint rubs, and just it's just kind of the name of the game. And honestly, the paint rubs are very, very minor. So I was very, very happy with this, and excited to get this along with my Mogara and little guy. Finally, the other one, the last piece for this set that I got to complete it was, of course, the main bad guy in the film, Spacegodzilla. And I got him also in the 8-inch, which again, it's different. It's different than the 6-inch, man. It's just the presence, the look, the size. It's just amazing. I just absolutely love it. I didn't think I was gonna like these 8-inch guys as much as I do, but I really, really do, way more than the 6-inch. So I'm really happy to get this. Again, this is another one that I just got recently, and in good condition, honestly. I was kind of skeptical about these. I saw the pictures, but you never know. You know, when you buy stuff online, you don't know if they're trustworthy and stuff. So, but yeah, super long tail, just crazy, crazy long, just like a mile long, honestly. A little excessive, but okay. But yeah, just crystals are great. Not much paint rub on the crystals at all. A few here and there, but again, you're gonna get that with these older Bandai. It's just kind of the name of the game, you know. Just one little nick, one little scratch of something is gonna take off the paint. So, but the same sculpt, same design as what you get in the 6-inch, just a little bit smaller. But man, these bigger ones are just great. You get articulation in the arms for both sides. You get a little bit of articulation in the legs. Tail, you get a little bit of movement. And the head, you get a little bit of movement also. So, and then of course, with the tag, I'll show you, you get Spacegodzilla on there. And then on back, of course, you get the poster. So that's how you know that this figure is an 8-inch figure, because the 6-inch figures and the 8-inch ones have different tags. So you always have to be careful, and you want to see pictures of those tags if you don't know which size it is. Always be leery and always kind of notice which tag it is and look it up. Your best form of database for these things is Club Tokyo. Go check them out. I've been using them for years and years and years. They do a great job of categorizing and cataloging all of this stuff, or as much as they can, honestly, so people can use it as a resource for the stuff. And that's how I knew which kind of Godzilla and Spacegodzilla to get, because I didn't want to get a 6-inch because I already have them. I wanted to get the 8-inch. So the biggest thing was the tags. The tags are longer, and they have the actual movie posters on the old original ones for each movie. So that's how you knew and know that that's the 8-inch figure instead of the 6-inch figure. So that was a big thing for me when I went hunting for this stuff. I made sure that the tags were all correct, and when they came in, I was happy to say that my research paid off, and it, you know, came back good, and I got what I wanted, and the scale that I wanted. So I was just really happy that everything worked out, and just yeah, these things are just great. Just absolutely love them. All right, guys, and one last thing before we go and get out of here, just kind of want to show you a group shot of all of them and what they look like. It looks amazing. It really, really does. I just absolutely love it. See if I can get everybody in the frame here. But yeah, just, oh man, just amazing, amazing. Everything looks great. Everything looks just pristine. And I'm so happy I got what I got, and I got it in the condition that I got. So it's so great, and it's a great feeling that when you buy something from someone you have no idea from overseas, and it comes in great condition and exactly what you wanted, it just makes the experience so much better, and it makes, you know, when you get your item that you want, just so much more special, honestly. So, but yeah, I think that's it for me. Here's the group shot. And yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. You know, on this Bandai journey that I'm doing as of late, you're going to see more of this stuff on the channel because, like I said, I am hunting and I have acquired a whole bunch and still hunting for a whole bunch. But that is, like I said, that is the fun of collecting is finding the stuff you really want. So, but yeah, thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember that on the 19th of July at 5 p.m. Central, I am doing my live 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And, you know, I just want everybody to have that opportunity to get in there and get the chance to win a free X Plus figure, free of charge. You're not doing anything. It is a thank you from me to you. So hopefully I see everybody there. Hopefully everybody chimes in. We just hang out, talk, have a good time. So with that, thank you all for watching. Continuing the Bandai train and continuing the Bandai collecting. And until next time, later.